to the regional team.
Yes, like that.
And I have communicated to the respective team members. And today, I would like to make the communication even clearer so that there is ample time prepared by the plant managers, principal leaders, as well as the function managers. As you can see that there is communication sent out by me, forwarded by me from Shantanu Dange. And I understand that not many of you knows who is Shantanu Dange. Okay, so I would like to take this opportunity to make it very clear who is Shantanu Dange, because he is one of my daughter boss. Okay, Shantanu Dange is the manufacturing lead for Asia. Okay, he reports to Jeff Levende in the United States. So why is his communication very critical? Is because whenever the plant or our operation have declared AMS level 3, okay, it is required for us to provide a presentation to the VP of manufacturing, which is David Vieira, Shantanu Dange, which is the manufacturing lead Asia, as well as the regional SME. Without this standardized presentation, there will be no trophy or recognition given by the manufacturing lead as well as David Vieira to our operation team. Okay.
So tanyalah, do you want to get that trophy?
Do you want to get that trophy?
Yeah.
I know there is two plant manager here. Do you want to get that trophy?
Yes.
So, what about you, Chong?
Yes.
What about you, Mr.
Of course.
Okay, so,
Buat je. Okay.
Okay, in order to do that, okay, there is a set of presentation which is required. Okay, and these are the key points that is required in the presentation by the plant. I'm going to go through very brief on this presentation because there is a sample of presentation by the plant that have presented this previously, which is the Thailand team. So
and they won an award.
And they won the award.
On the strength.
Received the trophy.
On the strength of their presentation.
On the strength of their presentation, and that is why their presentation has been chosen as the template for the rest of the region. Okay. There is 6-point plant information, EMS principal champion metrics, principal wise details, key highlights and objective. I will go through this with the template that has been provided. Okay, before we go through the main presentation, okay, the key function leaders for each of the principal, as well as the plant managers, need to summarize your key achievement for level 3 in a summarized table metric as you can see on the screen. Okay, what do we have on the screen is a basic plant information. When is the plant being established? Who are the main customers? Okay, total quantity of headcount, plant size, the pictures, a very professional pictures of the plant managers, okay, and the name of the plant manager. These key metrics for all the 9 principles, stable place all the way to design of manufacturing.
Take your hand out of the pocket, please.
Is not standardized.
It's not standardized.
It's not standardized, but this is the recommended metrics to be presented. A plant can have, or a country can have any metric that's suitable to them or suitable to their respective plant, but this is the recommended and the minimum which is expected. Okay, for example, safe workplace, which is under Puan Nurul, one of the key metrics being presented is TRI, total recordable injuries, right? So what are those baseline? Baseline means that when you first started this journey, what is your metric? What is the result? And when you ended the fiscal year where you declare your plant at level 3, what is the fiscal year result? So the idea here is to show there is an improvement from the baseline all the way to the last fiscal year, that you declare yourself as level 3. Okay, and what does the year-on-year improvement all about? Okay, so these are the types of key KPIs that are recommended, and I believe the function SME as well as the plant manager has established these metrics, okay, within your plan. Can this particular key KPI be without a number? No. It is a key metric, means that it needs to be measurable.
It must be measurable.
It must be measurable.
Right. Good.
So this is the overall summary of the key achievement. I'm going to go through the detailed presentation by each of the principal champion. Okay. So the example given by Shantanu Dange is the Thailand plant, which is, I believe it is the Lam Chabang, the latest plant in Thailand. Okay. Okay. So basically, when you are presenting to the VP of manufacturing as well as to the functional regional team, they might not really understand the nature of your plant or the structure of your plant. So it is good to show where is your plant located within the country, right? This is actually the summary of the plant, and some of the programs with the customer is good to highlight. Okay, what are those key programs, as well as the EMS principal champion metrics. And I believe Malaysia plant have had this. There is no issue for us to present it. This is really established. Okay, so what does each of the principal need to
your
be
hand, please.
reported? Okay, what do you need to report? Basically, it is the objective for each of the principal. For example, okay, this is under point neural. There is 8 objective, right? And how many MP codes, whether it has met, and what are those MEBP review status, right? So basically this is standard. You can copy paste this, but if let's say you do have any differences or changes on your not access or met for a particular reason, you need to state that reason why. Okay. And moving on, for each particular principle, there should be a highlights, because we might not be able to present everything, but we need to showcase the key highlight of the achievement of the plan. I would like to stress to you why this is very important. Okay? Why this is very important.
Why this is very important.
Why this is very important.
No, why this is very important.
Why this is very important.
Yeah.
Imagine that you have worked very hard for the last 2 years or 3 years to beef up your plant from level 0 to level 3. Okay? But the manufacturing lead VP or even the regional team, they do not have time to go through every single detail of your activities. This one page will allow them to have a feel of what is your achievement. Okay? So that is why you need to ensure that whatever high achievement get credited through this one particular one page of highlights. Okay, so moving on, for each particular objective, and for example, this objective is hazard identification. The Thailand team, basically they have showed a table. It might not be visible, thoroughly visible, but this is how they did it. So we need to do a better job in getting the message across. Okay, so for Nurul, do you understand about this page? Okay, you need to decide and support the 3 plans under hazard identification objective. What would be the presentation that you feel most applicable to the manufacturing lead Asia as well as the VP? Okay, to highlight the key accomplishment that we have achieved, and it is measurable through a metric. Okay. and put up some description so that the audience understand. Okay, moving on to the legal compliance. Again, this is the Thailand template. Okay, it might not be perfect, but we can further improve. Okay, even customize to our needs. But the key message here is clarity. Okay, you need to ensure that how do you measure and make sure that they understand our state before the journey, and at level 3, how was the result and what have we achieved. Again, you can see that there is a description to summarize the achievement.